Really proud of this team, man. I feel like all season we kind of played with. We had this, I don't want to say chip on our shoulder, but the narrative about our team was that we weren't going to be very good, and we knew in this locker room the type of character, the type of players that we had in here, and we didn't just have to go out there and showcase it. And there were some weeks that we didn't perform how we wanted to, and there's some weeks that we showed the flashes of us being a really, really good team. And today we just was one of those days where we didn't execute how we wanted to, and the Bills had a really good game plan. They came out and executed really well, and I mean, it's not much you can do when you're playing against a really good team and you're not executing the way that you want to execute. And it was just a tough day in the office.
All three phases of the game, I think we didn't do what we set out to do today. We didn't run the ball very efficiently. We didn't convert third downs at all. I think special teams and defense feels the same way. So we got to be better, and that's all that matters.
I think any team in this playoffs would have taken that first drive. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we felt really good after that drive, and then we just couldn't really emulate that the rest of the game.
Just getting in that situation, I mean, being on the road, kind of hard to hear. Got to go silent, snap count, things like that. It can get tough, so you got to try to stay ahead of the chains. We didn't do that, and then we fell short.
I'm not going to leave it in the hands of the ref. I'm going to blame myself because if I probably wouldn't have let up for or got attached to him really quickly towards the end, even though, he ran a wheel and across the field. I mean, if I would have attached to him at the end and then look for the ball, then, we wouldn't be talking right here. So, learning experience.
Again, I don't know how many yards after contact they have, but put a body on the guy and just kept running. Guys ran hard, did a good job of, kind of getting out the way of some of those tackles. So, we just got to tackle better, and defensive line-wise, got to knock guys back a little more. So watch the film and see what else.
I just feel like it was a step in the right direction. I feel like we took those steps in the right direction, got where we needed to be. Just got to know how to play these games. You got to know that it's different. You got to know the speed is different. You got to trust yourself, trust your technique, trust the coaches, and go out there, play fast and free. And just too much thinking, too much just hesitant, not really trusting who we are and what we've been this whole entire season. So, like I said, it's just a huge step for us that we got to take, and we're going to build.
Us having our franchise quarterback, us having Bo Nix as our guy, I think it gives us a lot of confidence moving forward into this offseason and going into next year that, this team has potential to have a lot of success, a lot of further success.
I think the biggest thing is, kind of reflecting back to this entire year, what it took to get to where we're at, and now it's, what it takes to, go farther in the playoffs. And obviously, it was a pretty good season, but it's, we hate losing, and we're not happy with what happened today. I'm proud of my guys, and I think we made a great run, but we're not done. Next year it's time to go.
You don't get that luxury of playing next week, so you got to find a way to decompress and just use all this as motivation. Remember how this loss felt. Every squat, every bench press, every sprint you take. You just remember this feeling, and just kind of use it to thrust you forward.
I think it's extremely beneficial. A lot of these guys haven't been to the playoffs, and I think you see that the playoff football is a whole different level of speed and intensity. First taste of that didn't go the way we wanted to, but definitely fuel and definitely something to learn from. Watch the tape, see what playoff football looks like from a tape standpoint, and something to improve on. Look forward to next year.
From the season, the biggest thing I can take from it is just never count yourself up. A lot of people, like I said, was counting us out at the beginning, but we just kept going, made the playoffs for my first time ever, so just believe in yourself.
Understand the feeling with a young team, understand what it's like, and especially for this organization, obviously we haven't been to the playoffs in a while, so understand what this is like, understand what it's like to the teams that you're going to play when you get to this point in the season. All of them are elite, and we obviously found that out today. So, but yeah, it's just obviously you have hope and there's optimism everywhere, even though obviously we lost like we did. But it's a good building block.
I think there's a lot we did well this year. I think You got to identify the mistakes that we made, throughout the course of this season. We have a lot of young players that got a lot of time that really developed well. Excited to see what they become. Excited to see what, our older players become, because I think all of us got better too. And, it's an exciting time for the Broncos, and just got to make sure we put every feeling that we have into the training that we do in the offseason.
I think the stand, like I said, the stand has been set, and I looking forward to going into this offseason to see, where this team continues to go. I think that there's a lot of promise for what we have and what's to come.